your host, Alicia Hudgen, and I'm here interviewing Nino Brown, a famous R&B hip hop artist. How are you doing?
Oh man, lovely man. It's a lovely muggy day in LA.
That's right, it is hot.
Yeah,
And where are you from?
I'm from Miami, Florida. You know what I'm saying? I born and raised in Miami, Florida.
And what got you interested in the rap game or in the hip hop industry?
Well, I just, I always have been a poetic person. So I wanted to express my views of what I went through music, and I thought that was, the best way to reach the type of people that I'm trying to reach, which is the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right, cool. So, and as an independent hip hop artist, what has been your biggest obstacle?
Um, I started out lost, you know what I'm saying? And I was trying to find my way, just trying to see, what my sound gonna be like, what my audience gonna be. I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? But they say when there's a will, there's a way. So I had the willpower and I found my way. And, whenever I got lost, I just turned to him and he always provided more of a way. I live my life by like, you driving on the highway, you got your lights on, you only can see so far.
Right.
I let God be the bright lights
Mm.
so I can see further with Him. So that's how I look at that. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. That's very inspiring.
Yeah.
And how did you overcome those obstacles?
Man, just staying focused, staying determined, just ambition and determination is like fuel for success. So I was very ambitious and determined, and everybody who told me no, I was just trying to find a way to make them tell me, yeah, if they ain't gonna give me my yeah, I had to go find a person that was gonna give me my yeah. Because I wasn't gonna be told no by man, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you know, I can maneuver, it's all a mind game. So if you can make people, like you, they're gonna do more for you. It's not really about talent, it's about, your attitude. So I just changed whatever they didn't like about me, I tried to change for the most part to make them want to work with me. So that was my biggest obstacle, just getting fans and supporters to support me, going through the jealousy, going through the hate, going through the false claims, going through a lot of different things. So yeah,
Right.
it was dope.
Cool. And as a public figure, what keeps you motivated towards your goals?
Man, just haters. You know what I'm saying? People who think that you can't do something because they can't do it. I always like to show them that I could. It make me get excited when I see the look on their faces. Haters and people that, doubters, they look at you like you got a superpower when you will not stop or be
Right.
stopped, and they tried everything they could to stop you and you just keep going. So they kind of look at you like you got this glow and a superpower, but really the superpower and the glow is the hustle,
Right.
the grind, and that's how I overcame it. You know what I'm saying? That's what motivated me to keep going.
Mm.
The doubters and non-believers and everything I went through, I like to go through pain first because I know pain got to stop and something got to take its place.
Right.
And usually the take its place part is the success, or, when we working out, we trying to lose weight, the glory of our new body, or,
Right.
just different things, you know what I'm saying, you got to go through. You want a lifestyle, you got to grind for the lifestyle. Then when you live in the lifestyle, you want some other stuff, different levels, you level up.
Right.
So that's motivating, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
cool.
hmm
Okay. As a hip hop artist, what are some ways you can influence the next generation? Like, what would you say to the next generation of young, aspiring artists?
Just be free, do you. Don't lie to people, you know what I'm saying? Don't copy or mimic what somebody else do. Do you. You'll never be great trying to do what somebody else doing. You'll always be the greatest at what you are called to do. So do you. Don't follow, what I'm saying, people that you see and you want to be like. Think of ways to beat them at it. Battle them. Work until your idols become your rivals. Work until the people that you used to reach out to start reaching out to you. Keep working. That's what I do. I don't look up to people. I look up to God because we all the same height. We might be a little shorter, a little taller, a little skinny, a little fatter, little whatever, stronger, weaker. But at the end of the day, we still on ground level. Can't nobody jump in the air and stay there. So I don't look up to man. You know what I'm saying? I look up to God. So I just encourage everybody, even if they got more money than you, you know what I'm saying, or more connections than you, keep grinding, keep going, because consistency is key. Stay consistent, and your persistence will pay off. You know what I'm saying?
So never give up. In other words, that's what you're saying.
Winners never quit, and quitters never win.
That's right.
That's it.
I believe that. So, and as an entrepreneur, what would you say to other entrepreneurs who are losing their motivation? So they're grinding, they haven't made their first sales. What would you say?
I would say, it come a day after you quit. So if you give up today, it was coming tomorrow. You gonna get tired. You gonna get frustrated. If you ain't, getting frustrated, you ain't working hard enough. Cause you giving it all you got. Just think about, we go back to LeBron James since we in LA. LeBron gave it all he had when he was playing for Cleveland, and he just could not beat the Golden State Warriors by himself. But he would not stop. He would not keep trying. He kept going until he beat them 1 year. So I mean, it took him 3 or 4 tries to beat them 1 year by himself, pretty much, because it was the others and LeBron versus them guys. So you got to look at all that as a motivation. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, when you get frustrated, pray, you know, drink water and mind your business. Keep going. Don't get discouraged. Don't get jealous. Don't envy. Don't feel like somebody else's position supposed to be yours because they doing better than you or looking better than you. Might keep going. That's how you gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Use that as motivation.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now we know that also, Nino, you're also an entrepreneur,
Right.
and you sell a lot of items online: t-shirts, glasses, all types of items. Where can we shop to purchase your items?
I always tell people this, before I even introduce that, let's go to Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle sold 10 to, well, I heard it was $60 million worth of merch, but they advertising, tax preferences. $10 million he made off the last 2 or 3 weeks, and they so backed up with orders that they can't even. They had to shut down the store. My thing is, when the man was living, nobody was patronizing as much as they are now. Nobody was supporting as much they are now. My thing is, don't wait till I die to give me flowers.
Right.
Give them to me now. So my website is wethebusiness.com. On that website is a lot of my quotes, a lot of my, things that I wear, some of my lenses and hats that I wear that I feel is cool, you know what I'm saying, and motivational. It ain't too tight, so if you're a rapper dude and you like purses and stuff, you might not like what I sell. You know what I'm saying? If you're a rapper dude, you like them skin tight jeans that give you the yeast infection and you're supposed to give it to your girl, you might not like what I sell. Because I sell stuff that fits you and they gonna look right on you. You might want something that you gotta squeeze in. Baby, help me on my back. It's too tight. That's what you like. You can't wear my stuff. You gotta buy one size smaller because it's coming true to fit. So go to wethebusiness.com right now and get you a shirt, a bad chain, and a hat. You gotta love it.
Right. Okay, so Nino, what was it like getting up to 1 million followers? How did you manage to get that much following on Instagram?
I accepted one challenge. I heard something that Two Chainz said in the interview. He said when he was with Ludacris, he was cool with getting one fan at a time. So I took that knowledge because see, this is a patience game. This ain't no game where you want microwave, you go buy followers. You want real followers that's gonna support you, buy your stuff and play your music. You grind it out.
Right.
You release content that people like. You become interesting. You open up your life a little bit so they can want to learn more, a lot about you. And that's what I did. I just, I always had a gift to speak. You know what I'm saying? So I just opened up my mind and start researching on, what's lacking in the game. And I think what the game been missing with the kids running in the rap world,
Mm-hmm.
there's no knowledge out there. The difference between rich and poor is information.
Right.
And I hang around a lot of rich people all the time. So I studied these people, me being from the poor, I studied the rich, and I brought the information from the rich to the poor, and I changed a lot of people's life by doing that. So when I first got the million followers, people was happy for me. I wasn't even happy. People was telling me, "Hey man, you got a million followers." I didn't give up. I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew I want to get 10 million followers. I wanted to get 50 million. Like you look at Kardashian and all the rest of them, they got hundreds of millions of followers. You know what I'm saying? And they not really showing nothing but body parts and talking crap. But if you look at me, I got real content. You could see a Dave Chappelle show on my page. You could see a real motivational speech on my page. You could see me feeding the homeless on my page. So I offer a lot of different content. And one thing about Facebook and Instagram, they got where you can tag people or share it. The share button to me is more valuable than the like button because the share is you sharing it to your friends. So that means everybody who follow you gonna see me, and that's how I got to a million followers. The share button.
Right. Now I have a question. You mentioned how you do open up a little bit about your personal life, but not a lot. How were you able to make that boundary? Like, how did you establish that boundary of what you want to share about your personal life and what you don't?
Well, people on the internet can live a total different life than what they post. I'm one of them guys. I'm an introvert naturally, because the game done shake me up where I don't like to be around people. I give you 10 minutes of conversation and be like, I'm done with the conversation for 3 months. I don't want to talk to you for 3 months. That's how I am. It just take one stupid thing and I'm done. So, you know, I shelter what I really feel because everybody ain't on my intelligence level. And when you talk to people, like you got two smart people, if the smart person is arguing with the stupid person, if they both arguing, you can't tell who's smart because they both yelling and arguing. Ain't no points getting across. Never argue with an idiot. You know what I'm saying? I don't argue with stupid people. I let you talk. I know what I know, and I walk away smarter, safer. I might need you to cut my grass. I might need you to wash my car. I might need you to pick me up from the airport. I ain't gonna lose the friendship from an argument by not engaging. So you still
Right.
gonna cut my grass. You still gonna wash my car. You still gonna pick me up from the airport because I didn't engage with a heated conversation that escalates into name calling. Shut the up, you stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't gotta do that. I just maintain my freedom, mental peace, and financial stability by just not even engaging with a stupid person.
Right. That's
That's
true.
how I dealt with them.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
And I just had another question. As far as you mentioned how you were poor, and
Uh,
then you obviously you're very wealthy now. What are some obstacles, or specifically, what are some things you went through, like during that time when you're hustling and you're grinding and you're trying to reach your goals? What are some? Can you tell us any stories of any things you went through?
so, ooh, that felt good. So, Coca Cola got rich off cocaine. They had used to put cocaine in soda, believe it or not, a long time ago. Um, a lot of people that, even Donald Trump, he was inherited, I don't know how many millions of dollars to start his little financial group that he started, real estate group, real estate firm. Everything that you see these big corporations was either inherited, passed down, or it was drug money. A lot of the rappers in the game made it through drug money. Rappers don't really get inheritance because in the black community, we don't understand that it's very important to leave your kids something. We want to stunt now and later our kids suffer.
Right.
So I'm saying that to say this. I, did little dibbles and dabbles in the street to stack up where I can invest into my music career. invest into my platform on social media, and I always had an escape route. The money's so good in the drug game that if you're making $20,000 to $30,000 a week, and it's just a phone call, you're gonna feel like it, after a while of doing, like say 5 years, you're not thinking it's illegal no more because it's just so easy. Yo, send that here, send me my money here. I ain't seen nobody, I ain't touched nothing. But a track history started to build up. Sometimes something don't touch down that you say was supposed to touch down. Now it's a war. Now people getting, so it's like it's entrapment. That's why they call it a trap. You're trapping yourself. So what I did to be smart, I encoded myself to say, you know what? I'm gonna create an escape route. I'm gonna save up this much money. It was $30,000. I'm gonna save up that much money, and I'm gonna spend this much money on my music or whatever I need to spend on to create some kind of revenue that I ain't gotta touch that no more. And at first, the money wasn't the same. Like a stripper that danced at a strip club, when she stopped working at a strip club and work at McDonald's, it's not gonna be the same. But it's persistent, it's consistent, and you gotta make them checks stack up where you ain't even thinking about what you used to do. You ain't thinking about, you know what I'm saying? That's what I did. I stacked up and I start, getting passive dividend income, residual income. You know what I'm saying? Different streams of income where when it's piling up, you ain't even thinking about the bank no more. I don't even look at my bank app. I only want to know what's going out, not what's coming in. I don't care about that. I want to know when it's coming out, like how much coming out. Because if I look at all the zeros in my account, I'm gonna get lax. I'm gonna get lazy. So, I hustled, I stacked, I invested, I got out. I ain't touched nothing. People call me still, yo, you guys, I don't do none of that no more, bro. It's been years. You feel me? I ain't doing that. So yeah, I encourage people that's in the street. If you in the street right now, you hustling, you doing certain things to get your money up, man, do it and create a escape route where you ain't gotta do that forever. You know what I'm saying? Because the money's so good that it feel legal. You're gonna buy cars, you're gonna buy, women, you're gonna buy clothes, you're gonna have a lot of different things, but that fast life, you crash one day. You either land in jail or hell. You know what I'm saying? So I would say that. You know what I'm saying? And on my way out, I went through some with the Kardashians, and I went through some with DJ Khaled. I went through some with Trick Daddy. God certain stuff blocks in front of me to see would I run them over or fall back. And I hit the whole run. BET call. Yo, we want you to talk about the Kardashians. Yo, we want you to talk about the Trick Daddy. Yo, we want you to talk about the Cali. How you feel about Cali? So me being in front of all these different people gave me the pedestal and the platform to reach a whole different demographic. Now I did Tosh.0. I done did the Grammys. I done did so much different things in the independent level. When I was signed with DJ Khaled, I wasn't doing none of these things. So I had the will, God provided the way. You know what I'm saying?
So it is right. Now, making that transition, how was that for you? Was that hard for you, like making that transition from being a street hustler to a entrepreneur in a well
The
known?
rap game and the dope game is the same game. It's just you making legal money. It's actually more dirty in the rap game because everybody feel like they can rap. Everybody feel like, see, it's in the two ways people think you can make it out the hood, which I'm finna break that. Rapping and playing ball. Truth is, we're not raising our kids to be inventors or investors. We're not teaching
Right.
our kids to invest. You never see the people that own the teams, man, they got big old bellies and they never black. And you can't fault them for being smart or the way they was raised. You just got to break the traditional culture curse that we got in our community.
Right.
So I'm here to tell you, because a lot of football players that's very talented, Kareem Hunt that just got messed over with the woman, and the other guy that just got messed, Tyreek Hill with the Kansas City Chiefs that got messed over with the child, I believe. He broke his own child arm and his baby mama set him up on the phone and all this stuff. They're not smart. Money don't make you smart. Money don't make you real. Money don't make you, money is just money. They give you the money and you still don't know what to do with the money.
Right. Because you haven't been taught to invest and things like that.
Mike Tyson went
Build
broke.
businesses.
If Mayweather keeps spending the way he's spending, he gonna be broke. All of them go broke because they don't know what to do with the money. We gonna give you a little bit of money. That's nothing to us. But at the end of the day, we gonna keep ours. You don't know what to do with yours, so it's gonna come back to us anyway.
Right, eventually.
Teach your kids how to manage money. They don't teach that in the school.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? The stuff that you need to learn in school, they make you go to college and pay for that. By the time you get out of college, you got so many student loans, you ain't never gonna touch your money. In about 10 years, you still paying off loans. So
That's true.
the truth is, I'm giving you free education and you ain't gotta go to college for it. Wake up to the school of hard knocks. That's what this is.
That's right.
Believe that part. So, I just encourage you, man, invest your money, get out here and get on your grind, man. Nobody ain't gonna give you nothing, and you don't want them to. Because if they gotta give you something, they gonna want something, they gonna want more back. They gonna want double, triple back. Invest, take the hardship, man. If you gotta go through some eviction notice, some repossession, some empty refrigerators, sleeping on the floor, that's cool for a little bit. But don't you get content on that floor. Man, go ahead and stack you up some money and get up off that floor. Trust me. And when you get up the top, if you took the stairs, send the elevator back down for your family. Don't just get to the top and then you forget how you got there. Man, you went through the hardship. God give his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. He gave it to you because you could handle it. When you get to the top, hit the elevator back down for your family. Don't make them go through the same thing you went through. You're supposed to make it easier, not harder for your people.
That's true. Well, I think that's about wraps it up, and I wanted to just tell you thank you so much for, interviewing with me, and it's been a pleasure having you on Ladies Talk Show, and I look forward to you dropping some new hits and some more music.
I appreciate it.
And I do listen to your music. WeTheBusiness.com.
WeTheBusiness.com, and I got an audio book coming out called How They Went Broke. It's a whole how-to guide, how not to go broke, how they went broke, how you not gonna go broke. It's a guide about how rappers pop off and get big, and then they create this expensive, lavish lifestyle, and when the hits ain't hitting no more, they gotta go back to where they came from, called the projects. I got a whole audio book coming out. It's gonna be my #1 seller. I already broke the iTunes record for book sales. I'm gonna do it again with How They Went Broke. Get ready for it.
Well, okay. Thank you for coming, and it's been a pleasure interviewing you and having you.
But before I finish, I want to tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people got to understand what you're trying to do. You're trying to do something great. You know what I'm saying? You're taking on, you're giving people a platform to promote their stuff. You know what I'm saying? I would just encourage you to keep doing this here because you don't know who you're reaching. You don't know who you're inspiring by just doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Don't be, just keep doing what you're doing. Don't be nervous. Don't worry about what the naysayers. Don't worry about how you look. Come real, come pure, and come as you are, because that's how you gonna win. And people gonna accept you for you by you doing it like that. When you think too much, it'll never come out right. You know what I'm saying? Like we could always plan a perfect picnic, but we could never predict the weather. You know what I'm saying? So let's just go with the flow. That's one thing what made my stuff so big. I didn't never plan this stuff, man. I just went. I could go in front of a garbage can and do a video and do 1 million views. It ain't the garbage can. It's the message. So what you should do is focus on the message and the word you're trying to get out and keep doing it. I feel like you could be big as Oprah Winfrey. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you could be bigger than Wendy Williams. I feel like you could be big, but keep going, keep grinding. You don't know who you reaching. I got 1 million followers. People you coming in here got some followers. They putting you on their platform. That's eyes. You know what I'm saying? Go, keep grinding. I really believe and I truly want to support. You know what I'm saying? Lady Talk. I like that. Yeah, that's what it's all about. So I want to encourage everybody out there. It's probably a couple of y'all talk show hosts that's in the making right now. Y'all don't know how to start. Look at what she doing. You know what I'm saying? She's grinding and she building and she doing it all on her own, independent. You understand me? You gotta respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because me, I had to come do it because I want to support. We gotta support each other. If you ain't supporting, you ain't important. Support each other. I just want to encourage y'all to do that.
Well, thank you so much, Nino, and it's been a pleasure having you on the show. And I look forward to hearing more of your great music
It's
and
coming
purchasing
soon.
some more T-shirts.
It's coming
I'm
soon. I appreciate
definitely
it.
a fan.
Man, I appreciate it. I
Mhm.
appreciate it. Thank y'all.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.